Scooty in. So she's ready. We're starting here in 20 seconds. Hey, happy Monday. Good Monday evening, everyone. Sorry about the start of the show here. We had a technical glitch. For some reason, the intro, you know, the song, the dance, the fun music and everything, it wasn't coming through, so I had to go to the other intro. Whoa, everything just popped up on the screen there. Hello, good evening, Michael Peevler. Zachary, hey, what's going on? Damon. Brian Mader, what's up from Wisconsin? The best cheese. We got some good cheese in the house here from Mo the Cheese Man from the weekend. Mike Sheridan, what's going on? Bruce Dickinson. Sherry, what's going on? Just saying hi to everyone. Dominic, the Fantail guy. Hello, and Brian Mansker. Fun-filled show this evening. Make sure you guys can hear us okay. If you can hear us, just let us know. Remember, this show works best if you guys like, share, and subscribe. Don't be afraid to do that. Congratulations, we've hit over 7,000 subscribers on the old YouTube. We're only like about. I love it. That's why I just love Monday. I love Monday night shows.
First of all, that's why we're live, and let's have some fun.
We are, and I love the extra sound effects.
Monday nights, we really miss you.
I missed you.
Well, thank you very much.
I really did. I missed you a lot.
I can't do the show without you, and thanks for.
Well, you could have. You just have to learn how to punch the buttons.
Where have you been?
Like Johnny Cash said.
You've been a lot of places.
I've been everywhere, man.
You've been in the dust and up in the hills and down in the valleys.
I've been everywhere. I've been everywhere, and the Chihuahua
land
is really getting going. Guys, are we too loud? Let me know if we are too loud. Maybe I'll put the mic over here. Maybe that'll be a bit better. I think it's a bit better. Monday, Friday, doesn't matter. Fun day. Yeah, fun day is fun. So, welcome. A lot of stuff starting off. First things first. Ricky, I am going to get to this. This is quite a way to wear a t-shirt. You're wearing it backwards, but it is forwards. Look at you.
Forwards. We're going forward this year, folks.
Wearing your shirt
the Pioneer
backwards.
One-loft race.
Forwards, man.
Forward. And let's preach about it.
We are, but I liked how you did that.
We're taking 1,500 birds. Don't pay a nickel till we hit 100 miles. And by the way,
hold on.
I have 3 seats in the van.
Why would you cap us out at 1,500? Why can't we take 2,500
No,
in?
I don't want to take more.
What?
Only 1,500.
Oh, you only want 1,500?
I can't handle it, but I'm just saying that's why I have it on backwards. There's a reason.
Why?
This is our 12th year anniversary of One-loft pigeon flying.
Don't people normally have anniversaries on 10 years?
We have it on 12.
We're
We have it
having
on
on 12.
13. So as long as we're living and moving, we're having it.
All right.
So guys, come on. Get your young birds going. We're taking them from February the 16th to June the 1st.
Now, hold on.
And
just settle
wait
down.
a
Whoa,
minute.
settle down.
Well,
Why do you want to get the show just instantly going?
because you asked me why I have my shirt
I just
on
got to know
backwards.
why you got it on backwards. But
There's a
then,
reason.
then I seen the reason. You're advertising.
See it?
It looks beautiful on you.
There you go. That's advertising. I walk in the mall with it, and people
Backwards. Because they
"Hey,
see you
got your
right in
shirt
front
on
of you.
backwards."
I think
Wait
it's a good idea. So
So
guys,
you asked me that question.
here's a trick. If you want to advertise, and the advertising is on the back of your shirt, rotate it
Turn it
around, then it
around.
goes to the front of your shirt. Then people see it coming, not when you're going.
Right. So, and again, come on, folks. No bird limit. Bring your birds in from February to middle, let's say middle, to the 1st of June. So there's no excuses saying, I know some boys right now, they got 60 birds on the landing board. But talk to them in May, I don't have any birds. So, now's your chance. Now's your chance.
There you see it right there, guys. Our one-loft race opened up again for this year. Pioneer, you didn't think we were going to come back with one, but yes, this year we've taken off all the limits. We want you guys to actually save money. Here in North America, this is the most cost-efficient one-loft race this year. Okay? Guaranteed, hands down. There you see it. It's in black and white. 60,000 on the first drop in the final race. Guys, if you have questions about this race, now is your time to get them in.
60,000 prizes, eh?
60,000 on the first drop.
That's right.
We're paying out $100,000 in prizes. Now remember, $100,000 only works if people participate. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
and
we have 5 pigeons. Hey guys, we're not paying 60 grand.
hold on, we got some questions. Sounds like he might need to pay you to wear the shirt on the show. No, Dan, we're not. I'm not going to pay him to wear the shirt. He gets the shirts. He can just wear them on his own. But that's.
Remember, folks.
Tracy called you Ricky Rotation.
Pay attention to this.
Yeah.
Feed your pigeons good, youngsters, right now. And try and feed them 3 times a day if you're at home. Or if you want to keep an open trough, make sure they got that water. Make sure they got that water. The other thing is, before I forget.
Can I just cut you off for a second before you keep goddamn rambling?
Special kitty.
You're just talking about, okay, forget the cat food for a second.
Oh,
okay?
They don't want no tips?
These people, a lot of them, listen, don't put your birds on shavings. Watch. Don't put your birds on shavings. Don't put your birds on shavings. Guess what? Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. The dummies put them on shavings. Hold on.
The odd one will listen.
Watch this. I don't care about the odd one. I'm sick and tired of repeating myself. Hold on. I will tell you something.
But there's some people
I will tell you something.
Okay, go on until you finish.
You talked about being at home and being able to feed your pigeons multiple times a day.
Right.
I was at multiple.
I can do it.
I was at multiple breeders' lofts.
Right.
Some of them were full-time pigeon men.
Yeah.
Full-time pigeon men. Nicholas Norman.
Right.
I feed the breeders 5 times a day. I start feeding them at 5:30 in the morning. 5:30, 9:30, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Feed, 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 feed. That guy there, he's got so many pigeons.
Do you want to know?
Individual sections. And you know what? They say it's just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. And the pigeons love the freshness. But anyways.
But, if I can make a few words. Nicholas Norman actually called me on the matter, and like I said, if I can feed him, again, you want to pre-record this 3 times a day, works out perfect for me, right?
A lot of guys are multiple feeding per day that I was there. Anyways, right. Diamond Taxi
says. You know what the bonus is of that? The major bonus, okay, is that your birds recognize you more periodically in a day. Your youngsters, when you go in, I give a little whistle, or before I go in, I say, hello, hello, hello. The youngsters in the nest, soon they can hear me. I come in and I feed. The youngsters see me doing this. It's what should I say? It's a communication between your birds. Your birds recognize
Hold
you.
on. One other thing. Good cheap Belgians. I always love it because they're cheap, eh? They say when we get a bag of feed, they're feeding, a lot of them are feeding the Revolution feed from Van Roby's, the best feed on the market. I mean, it takes Versalaga and just crunches it. It takes Byers, crunches it. But anyways, what do they say? There's 47 different little seeds, beans, pellets, peas, oats, groats, rice. When we feed it, the pigeons eat it all. I go back 3 hours later, I feed it, they eat it all. That means they're feeding what the birds need, and they don't go in and dump it. Because you know what they say? Pigeons are pigs too, right? They take what they want, they leave it. No, no, no. This feed is built for this. They clean it all up. But anyways, hey again. What do we got here? Hold on. Kevin Jones, Ryan, feeding is key. Oh shit, guys, it's like anything in life. Feeding is key. You eat like a pig, you're gonna look like a pig. You eat good, you're gonna get in better shape. Common sense, right? Diamond Taxi says, Ryan, we missed you in Blackpool. I was not going to Blackpool as much as I'd love to go for the bird flu thing. They moved the thing. No, I'm not going to sit in a hotel. There's no venues there that were open the right way. I will wait till there's another time. I blew a plane ticket on that, and I blew hotel room, and I didn't go. But sometimes, guys, you got to pick your battles. Ricky, wrong side. What did Rosedale write? They don't eat it. They don't need it. No. When it's in the bag, when you feed it, they eat it. It's like sitting down at a dinner table and your kids don't eat Brussels sprouts, or your kids don't eat carrots. Your kids only eat French fries, and your kids only eat hot dogs. You know what kind of kids you raise? I hate to say it. Eat what you put in front of them. They will eat. They will eat. They will eat. And guys, always remember, carrots are good too. Advertising feed. I think the Van Roby's feed is the best feed. 100%.
We preached about the Versalaga feed, and we ended up in problems many times with little black bugs in the feed. It was painful. You get a guy drive 50 miles to buy 20 bags of feed, then he takes it back to his wherever, and there's little wee black bugs, and they eat the ends off the corn, they eat all the sweets off that black corn and all that, and it's full of dust and black bugs. He's got black bugs all over the kitchen, all over his bedroom, all over the basement.
Yeah.
Black bugs, and it's just too much. You got to go back there and say, okay, I'll take you some more bags and collect those bags.
Hold on.
And then you don't get reimbursed.
Bottom line is, I hate to say it, but Versalaga, they don't have a machine that takes the oxygen out of the containers to kill the bugs.
That's right.
A $1 million company doesn't have it. I will not work with that company. Good feed, not bad, okay. You know what, though? Customer service? Shit. Sorry, Versalaga, you had your shot.
That's it. It's the truth.
I'm saying it truth, worldwide. I hear the same shit.
The truth.
But anyways, we got Mike sharing. Being such a wide range of time, will you be letting the young birds out in a different? Young birds are going to start to go out January, February, March.
April, first week in April.
Sometime in April, between the first week and the middle of April, that's when the birds are going to start to go out. So if you bring them early, don't expect us to be letting them out in March, because we're not feeding hawks. I'm just going to let you guys know. Birds will start to go out in the middle of April, and we go from there. You guys will like it. This year is going to be great. It's an actual 5-race series. The activation we count as a race, but it's going to be super, super fun. There is no limits to this. Guys, You want to know how the big guys win a lot of these races? They put them in numbers. They put them in numbers. They put them in numbers. Well, shit, I can't afford numbers. How can I put in 20 birds into a race? You got to put all your money up front. We don't want any money. You send your pigeons. When your pigeons make it to 100 miles and they do that activation, then you pay one-time fee, 250 Canadian dollars. Done. So if you send us 20 and 5 make it to the end, that means we've worked for free for 15 birds, but that's okay because you get to test properly. And I know what you guys are saying. He's not going to train them. Guys, we're going to train them harder this year. We're going to train them more. We're going to show you every toss, just like we did last year, every inch, every brick, every mile that we go. We're going to show you. We got some comments.
No, I want to make another statement before we get on that.
State it.
And the other thing too is at the 100-mile activation, everyone here is invited to put the birds through the clock one at a time. You're also, I have 3 spots on the truck for people to come and ride with me to witness the 100 miles. And if you can't make it, there's going to be other fellows here that'll be watching. Check your bands out. They're going on the truck. So it's none of this.
I've never run a hokey poke fucking race
but
in my
there's
life.
some guys saying, like you just said, they're not going to fly them. They're going to keep them in the cage. And then they're going to say they didn't go to 100 miles. No, that doesn't work.
Those guys that do say that, this race will not be for them anyways, because you want to know what will happen? They'll never make the finals. They got candy-ass pigeons. Anyways, ABC Loft, Hector, I called you, my friend. Any update on my bird? Yes. I gave you a ring. I don't know. I think I was in Thailand, or where was I? I'll have to give you a ring back on it, but don't worry. I always say, if you get a bird in, any of these guys, you get a bird in. Anywhere. Go to an auction, you buy a bird. Get a bird for your buddy. It comes home. After 2 weeks, it's not looking right. Get rid of it. We'll replace it, or the buyer should replace it, or the breeder should replace it. Make it right. We always try and make things right.
Keep the band. Keep the band.
Always keep the band,
the band, right?
We don't
need that stuff.
Don't mark us, eh?
Yeah.
Don't mark us. Anyways, not everyone can feed 3 or 4 times a day. And Mike Green, I agree, not everyone can. But if you can, it's better. If you do have to make a little hopper feed, okay. You're better to hopper feed than not. But if you can, then do it.
It makes it better for you if you can. If you can. Hey, listen, when I was a little boy, my dad used to take me on the pond down here in the swamp. We used to play hockey together. We used to be out there on the pond and they were playing Hey, that was a bonus, but some kid couldn't go to the swamp to play hockey on it. We came to the rink. He wasn't in the same condition I was in. You know what I mean? So, it's all what you can do. The better you can do, the better for the birds.
That's right. Hold on here. Next one up. Rosedale Loft says, I don't believe in feeding corn for breeders. I don't understand. Why wouldn't you feed corn for breeders?
Well, he's talking straight corn.
No, I didn't say
any corn.
Yeah, I don't believe feeding corn to breeders. I don't think that's right.
Well, what?
I think
no corn at all?
No, I think corn's great. I think barley's great. I think wheat's great. Safflower's great. Peas are great. Beans are great. Peanuts are great. I think you give them a mix because at different times they want different shit.
I feed a percentage of corn.
Sure, I would never.
Nice healthy.
Every breeder I talk to in Europe, most of them, they always got
the youngsters
corn.
Must know the taste of corn.
Patrick Brooks books.
Yeah.
Right. Weans his youngsters.
Right.
On the nice reindeer corn, eh?
Right.
Says they gotta eat it. 3-4 days straight. They gotta eat it. Nothing, eh? Nothing else on the floor. They gotta eat it. They gotta eat it. He says, when young pigeons learn to eat small seeds, you know what he says? Off the camera, they just become fucking stupid.
Well, they only want to eat chocolate bars.
That's right.
I knew a fellow in my past years that him and his wife would only eat steak and whatever.
That's right.
And he would feed his children hot dogs, because I guess he couldn't afford to feed the kids steak. And then when the kids got older, a little older, he said, "Here, eat some steak." The kid said, "No, I don't like steak. I want to have a hot dog." Like,
That's
come
right.
on,
We know.
right?
Dan says just takes one. Yes, okay. Mike Sheridan, will there be an auction this year? Absolutely, there's going to be an auction. We're only going to be inviting this year to the auction previous winners, like you see Jones family lost from Texas. He'll be asked to donate some birds for the auction. Ian Sybil, people that have won. But we're going to have something special from just over the ocean. A little bit more for you guys. But again, you want to play in a real international race, you might want to come to the Pioneer this year. Just saying. Jason Mihalik, what's going on? I am pumped up about this. Yes, you can be pumped up. And remember, guys, if you're smart, and I'm just saying, you send 20, 25 birds for your team, you know we are going to pound, respectively pound them. You're going to have 10 or 12 left. You're going to activate them, and the birds can go the distance. Guys, put in the comments how much it costs properly to race between 25 and 50 pigeons to be a winner, to go out there and win week in, week out in your club and combine. How much does it cost in a season? Do the math on the training, the feeding, the supplements, the singing, the dancing, the up and down, get up, train, lose them in a toss. Figure out all that shit, what it's worth. Post it in the comments. And then, hold on. You win every combine race. You know how much money you get out of it?
Nothing.
So think about what you're doing this year. Hold on. Rosedale, I'll call a spade in terms of things. He calls a spade. Yeah. Race together or two separate teams. It's good. No, because last year, we enjoyed last year racing against each other. But I found people took it the wrong way. Some people like, oh, well, he fed those differently. And I get that. You guys aren't wrong on that. That's your thought.
Good. Yeah. So we're going to do it all in one this year.
All in one.
Everything's going to be the same.
We're going to work together.
Will be no competition between
me
Ryan and myself. Absolutely no competition.
Yeah,
it's all going to be one now. We're going to feed bagels on Thursday. Everybody gets bagels.
Everybody gets bagels.
And McDonald's fries on Wednesday. All get McDonald's fries. They're all going to get the same.
Right. Van Lanen, 50% corn. I'm feeding corn. Okay, good. Van Laar. Yeah, Van Laar, 50% corn. Yes, and Van Laar, season 5, Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. Man, birds are looking great. Rosedale Law says they know the taste when they have to eat it. Oh, okay. Well, hey, everyone does what they want to do. Hey, my friend, what's up? Oh, boy. I have banded birds in the first week of January and keep them in large flying pan, then let them out. Never lost a bird. Make sure that the fly pen's in the same side as the loft entry. Yeah, that's a good tip. Make sure the birds can go out, look in the aviaries. And I always say, when you let birds out, just leave them be. Don't scare them up. Let them be. But
let them out. I like to let them out the first time when it's kind of damp and drizzly. That's a good time to let them out. Let them,
And
don't let them out when it's clear blue sky with puffy clouds and the wind is blowing at 80 mile an hour this way and that way. Yeah. Don't let them out at that time.
And guys, another thing with our one-loft race, if you guys are like really swift and you guys are clubs, get your club together. Each guy send 3 or 4 and go under a club name. Win some money for your club. Be smart. If you guys have 10 members in your club and you each send 3 birds, your club has 30 birds in the race. You guys go out and have some fun. But again, there you see the prize structure. It might be a little bit hard to see on the screen, but we're going to pay out, based on 800 birds being activated, it's going to be $100,000 in prize money. The main races are a 150, a 200, a 250, and then the final race will be about a 350-mile race. Again, that's going to give or take on the day. If it's super strong tailwinds, we might move it up to 400 miles. But more than likely, it's going to be a 350-mile race because normally that time of year,
now your activation is at 100 miles. That's your first race?
Yeah.
It is, eh?
Yeah.
Right.
And there you guys see, we're going to have multiple shipping dates for the U.S. I just have to see how the U.S. people start messaging me to bring them in. I'm thinking about doing 2 collections. I might do 3. Again, guys, if you are sending, try and send them all in one group. I mean, you're better to hold them at your place and send them up. Just my thought. But Canadians, you guys can start bringing them on the 18th. Again, just contact us to get them in. Let's see if we have any more comments. Looking forward to my own team this year. Shit, I'm choking. I couldn't compete shit or something. I don't know. Whatever he wrote. So that's that. What else was I gonna say? Also, right now running Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions, guys. Yes, that's right. Do not forget season 5. It is underway here right now. It's just kicked off with Golden Doif winner 2019, Marco Mattis. There he is there. Rudy and Marco. The family is very, very ill. So Marco now is having to get rid of all of his pigeons. So this might be the very last time that you have an opportunity to get from the super breeder. And we're going to look at 2 birds that I really like, that I think would be a nice match pair if I was pairing up to pick a pair. Sorry, Ricky, I'm joking. Whew. Comments. Troy says, Empire Loft.
You want a drink of water or something? You want a Coke or something? Pepsi?
Grab me a Gatorade, maybe.
Gatorade. Okay.
Okay, Troy says this. I would recommend make the fine print bigger on the flyers. No! Can't make the fine print any bigger. It's too hard to see and read. Well, I can't do that on the show, Troy. You guys go to the website and look it up. It's basic, man. Bring your birds with no money. When the birds hit 100 miles, you owe $250 a bird. The more stuff I put on the page, the harder it is for people to understand. I gotta dumb it down for myself. And that's what we did. So thanks for the
Yeah, you're starting to sound like a chihuahua there.
I was.
For a minute. You know?
I was.
I was going to have to take the show over. You know what I'm saying?
I was hoping.
Yeah, well, we're going to talk about the kitty food, right? And you cut me off.
Okay, now get to your kitty food.
The protein kitty food.
Whiskas.
Last year, Whiskas cat food was good, high in protein, very good. But I found another one. It's called Special Kitty. It's got the same protein value, 19%, but you save $6 a bag. So if you're looking at saving, everybody is.
Yep.
Special Kitty is the one. This year, I'm going with Special Kitty. I'm just trying to say that. And also, I've added some soybean to my mix, roasted soybean. Have a local farmer and discussed it with him. I said, you think it'll be good? Excuse me, good for my birds? He said, well, I don't know, but the geese follow my track, my combine, and they're just popping off this stuff. And I said, okay. I said, let's see, give me a little bit to try. I just couldn't believe it. I threw a handful of soybean down. They've never seen it in their life. They were popping this soybean just like, like peanut. When you feed peanuts at first, they don't pop that at first. They look at it. These guys weren't picking it up and dropping it. They were just going, Jesus, thank you for bringing it. But I'm not overdoing it. You understand me?
Let me ask you a question.
High protein, high fat.
Right. Well,
Right.
Mother Nature made that grain, right?
Right.
Mother Nature made it. You
Right.
think they're not going to love it, need it? They are. Hold on. Remember when we were in Texas that time?
Yeah.
And what were they? The acorn trees. Remember?
Yeah,
the acorn trees. We're dropping the acorns on the road.
Not underneath the pine trees. What do you call it?
Yeah.
Pine.
Pine or acorns? One of the two.
Anyways.
And the cars were running over them and crushing
The
them.
seeds are very rough and what do you call it? They got like a fuzz on them. The seeds about big, like half the size of what do you call those big marbles?
Yeah.
And like you said,
the pigeons were eating them like it was candy.
The cars were coming in the parking lot underneath the trees and crushing these raw. And the plugs, Gullagers, whatever you call them, feral pigeons, they were landing on that parking lot, just pumping them, eating them down like it was candies. We couldn't figure it out.
I see people say you gotta roast the soybeans, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, blah da dee 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 da. No, you don't. You don't. But anyways, okay, let's get back. We got some more comments.
Special kitty.
But good name. I like the name of it. Anyways,
Do you want me to show you a bag of it?
No. Brian Mader says shipping from the U.S. I'd like more information. Yeah, we'll get on to that again. When we are doing our U.S. collection, you're going to find out on the Monday night shows. You guys will know. Watch our message board. Watch our YouTube channel so you see what we're doing. Say, hey, this week, guys, we're sending birds. This is the week, or next week. We'll give you some notice. You're going to send the birds to the U.S. address. They come directly to me. We have no middlemen. Listen, the boat's going to sink. I'm the one that's going to sink it. We don't give it to third parties and fourth parties and fifth parties, and you don't know where the hell your bird's been. We handle it directly ourselves. Diamond Taxi says, everybody has a secret tip. I can share with you my personal information is very good. Black sea adding in the seed mixture in turmeric powder. Okay. Well, there you go.
Well, let me say something else about the soybeans. So
I had some more questions.
Okay, I go to the farmer down here. He said, "Well, here in this spillage part, soybeans are still all roasted." But
can I ask you a question?
What?
Now,
this man here,
Dominic says they have to be roasted.
They are roasted.
Are those roasted?
Yeah, they are.
Well, wait a minute. We used to have, when we were flying open hole,
right?
We used to have the pigeons go into the soybean field. They'd eat soybeans.
They'd eat raw.
Hold on. They'd throw them up. They'd throw them up. They'd throw them up. But then what would happen? Something happens in the guts. They get tight, and they don't throw them up no more.
Well, these here, they're not throwing anything up.
I understand that. Yeah. But I'm saying, still at the end of the day, they don't have to be roasted. But okay.
I said to Mark, he said here. He said this is some of the soybean that goes through the it goes through the process, but then through the grading system it misses. And this here, it's a screening system, and where it screens out all the weed seeds. And the weed seeds have been roasted the same as the soybean. I said, oh, let me try some of that. I can actually show it on the show if you want. I said, let's try some of that. Soybean and weed seeds. Oh, I feed it. The pigeons are eating the weed seeds as well. It's like it's candy. Like, what does a canary eat? Weed seeds. Wild canary, weed seeds. The cardinal, he's eating weed seeds. They're all eating weed seeds, right? So a bonus, and this other fella here said something about that.
You know a fun thing.
What?
Not to change subjects, but what pigeons eat. Well, you know Joe from Thailand. You've seen the loft tour.
Yeah.
I don't know if he said it on the loft tour, but we were sitting there at a table, and he said, if you want to have real good, lower your respiratory, good for the bird's eyes, good for the breathing. You know what he feeds his pigeons a lot of?
What?
Carrots.
Is that right?
Carrots. He goes with it. Roy soybeans are toxic to birds. Well, Dominic, I know you're saying that they're toxic. I know we had birds that eat it. I seen them throwing up. They'd still go back out, and all of a sudden it was gone. They'd keep eating them. They'd come home full. I remember it. I don't know. Whatever it is. Maybe they are. I don't know. Again.
So what does it mean? The birds die?
I don't know. Well, the birds can't die because our birds were eating it. I don't know. We had open hole birds. I remember it. I remember because you were bitching. You were saying.
I used to have open hole birds in the early 80s, 80, 81, before you were born, I think it was.
I was born in 82. That's
82,
right.
82, so 80, 81. My birds would come home from I'd hardly feed them. And the youngsters were pumped. They pump them nice, soft feed. And in the corners of the mouth, the youngsters had all small little black seeds. Those are wild weed seeds. You know, the youngsters were so plump, crops full, nice and very easy digesting.
Yeah.
You could feel it.
Milky, soft, nice, creamy.
Nice, yeah. But I'm talking youngsters that were feathered, like
10
days old, 14 days old. Not getting fed pigeon milk.
Yeah, I know. But all that small seed, though, when you felt it, it feels nice in the crop.
Oh, gosh, yeah. The youngsters were so strong and healthy.
David Tracy says, I give small breed puppy food, 35% protein. There you go, guys.
100% right there. There you go. That's 100. But the only thing is, small breed puppy feed can be expensive. You know, a little bit expensive.
Jordan Polson from Colorado, he gives the big words of the night. He comes up with it. What do you guys think of magnesium carbonate for the birds? Take her away, Ricky.
I don't even know. What do you mean? I used to put magnesium permanganate in the water.
So what would be magnesium carbonate?
Is that the stuff that turns purple when you put it in water like that?
Like that?
A little bit blue or purple?
Is that what you're talking about, Jordan? And by the way, Jordan, 25 birds for you and your dad this year. Make sure. Same with our man there from Texas, Jones Family Law. He's going to kill everyone.
These people like to see the soybean mixed with wheat seed. If they want to see it, I can go and get it.
If you want to,
I'm not hiding anything.
If you want to, you guys wait. Let's see the next answer. If you guys want to see it, he'll grab it because then I can use that camera to show it. Let's see if someone wants to see it.
The other thing too is I've watched people in parks in the large city, Toronto. They go in and they take peanuts, unshelled, and they crack. I've watched it. I can't believe my eyes. They crack the peanut in half, unshelled.
Yeah.
So throw it down for the
pigeons.
plugs,
Eat it.
and the pigeon picks it up, and he goes.
Yeah.
Down she goes, and then grab another one. Down she goes. Shell and everything. Not clean, nothing. Raw peanuts.
Why?
I can't believe those pigeons eating that stuff.
I wonder why they would do that, eh? You know why? Because you got to eat, right? Come on. That's Ricky's show and tell. That's Ricky's show and tell. Oh, yeah, we got two birds to show here tonight. We'll get to that. Let's see. Another new comment. What's your take on feeding popcorn? Nope, don't like popcorn. I'm not a big popcorn fan.
Popping corn, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? It's so hard.
It's too hard.
It's small. Yes, it is small, but it's hard. Take some. Well, if you can get reindeer corn, we have it here. We have 100 acres that we cultivate. But if you can get the straight old pop or cow's corn, put two of them in water. Watch how the cow's corn just gets soaked up, but the popping corn, so hard.
Yeah, I think your popcorn might be better if you're flying I think your popcorn might be better if you're basketing on, let's say, a Wednesday for a Saturday or Sunday race, you'd feed some popcorn there. I think it breaks down. It's harder to break down. That means you get the fuel out of the corn a little later. The soybeans and wheat will be Ricky's show and tell. Yes, Troy, we can probably do that if you'd like to see that. Jordan Polson says, it is Jim chalk for like rock climbing. Oh, it's like a chalk. It's like gym chalk you put on your hands.
Something that just comes to my mind. We got the old fire pit there.
Yeah.
Right. And if we burn wood, like birch, maple, apple, burn it. And then the ash, I take that and dig that out and I put it out for my old birds, my stock birds. They're right in there eating that ash. The ashes from that. There's something in there they like.
Jordan, if your birds like it, you tried it out, you heard it from somebody and they like it, great. It's the same thing. Same thing with putting the salt licks in. I know Kevin Zarafa there, he had the salt licks and he tied the ropes on it. And the birds would play with the ropes and lick the salt off the ropes.
I use sea salt. I put sea salt in there. I mix it in with my grit, right? Same as the sulfur. And I have a spot there. I put it in there for my stock birds. And they go and they.
Tracy's using the gym powder on her hands. That's good. Guys, whatever tips you find, you learn these little things. Rosedale says hardwood. Yeah, hardwood, good.
They like that.
Pigeons are. You see them at the garbage dump, the transfer stations. Look what they're eating. Look at the sludge and the shit that they're eating.
They're just sparkling.
I mean, you talk raw soybeans. You go to a garbage dump, a transfer station, and you see the wild pigeons that live there. They might be blue bars, but they look about as dirty. They look like they've rolled in so much garbage juice, but you still see the purple and the orange or the green shine right through them.
When you watch them fly, the buoyancy.
The snap in the wings. And they're eating French fries and motor oil. They're eating anything. Anything that comes on that ground there, they're eating it. I see them. I see there the dump there. The garbage truck dumps out a movie theater, and all the popcorn goes into the sludge water. They're eating whole pieces of popcorn with butter on it, like it's nothing.
Popcorn that's already popped.
Yeah, popcorn. Popped popcorn. Anyways, did you want to show that stuff? Because I think Troy wanted to see it.
What are you doing? Trying to get rid of me now off the show or something?
I wasn't.
You're hoping I'm going to go there and not come back.
Actually, what you could...
you want to see just straight soybeans?
You know what we'll do? Well, do you have the mix, or what do you have?
I have...
Where do you have to go for this?
Straight soybeans.
You have straight soybeans.
And then I have soybeans mixed with weed seed.
Well, bring the soybeans and the weed seed.
And the weed seed.
Just one.
And then Troy wants to see wheat?
No. Troy knows what wheat looks like.
Do you want me to bring it up here in 100-pound bags, or what do you want?
No, don't do that. And just take a dish or something.
I know what to do.
Take a dish. Dominic says, I feed wild pigeons at the beach fried scallops.
Exactly.
Wait a minute! You just gave me shit for soybeans. Come on, Dominic. He's feeding them scallops. You're an ass. Also, I wanted to show two birds tonight, but
he wouldn't eat them, but the pigeons would eat the scallops.
Yeah. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. You go out there, grab me, bring the basket in, right? I'm gonna show these two birds while you grab what you want to grab.
Right.
Okay, and that's what we'll do. So, guys, there's two birds I did want to show tonight. While Ricky gets his show and tell, I'll do mine here for you, and we can show two pigeons. I don't know. I guess he's going the opposite way. But as we wait for Ricky to grab it, They love slugs. Yeah, they love slugs. They love to pick in the grass. Guys, a pigeon's a rat.
You can buy, you know, those little bugs that crawl underneath
Yeah,
your nest balls?
Mealworms.
Mealworms. You can buy bags of mealworms for pigeons. Meanwhile, you're in the loft and you're clean. Well, like I don't.
All right, let's keep going. Come on.
I find mealworms and you're going, oh my God, there's
Dad,
mealworms.
just enough. God, sometimes everything's got to be in stories, roundabout story is shit. Sorry, guys, I got to put
enjoy it. That's what I like.
Just grab the birds there, please.
I don't want to be coughing like you. Well, by the way, folks.
Oh, can you just grab it?
Take a look at that baby.
Oh, he drives the shit out of me, doesn't he? I had some fall on the ground and they scooped them up. So I fed them the rest in the box. They fell on the ground. He must have been drinking. That's why he couldn't get the scallops in his mouth, but the pigeons got it in theirs. Anyways, guys. Brian Matter, seeds you can buy at India grocery store. The birds love the seeds and healthy for them. Yes. Guys, you can feed birds. Literally, pigeons are pretty easy. They will, if they're hungry, they're healthy. I think that's all right. You shouldn't have a problem. Ricky's going to pass me the blue one. All right, guys. While Ricky goes to grab this, I am going to show you. 1 second here. This is what we're going to look at. The two birds that I selected from the Marco Mattis auction. And
I got a problem, Ryan. When I handle this bird, I got goosebumps all over my body. It just feels like, oh.
This pigeon, somebody. All right, guys. First one up. This is what we're going to look at. Here he is. Son, and I will show him in a second. Son Mattis Lady. Original Marco Mattis. This is an exclusive offer, guys, okay? This is exclusive. This is a direct child of super racer and breeder Mattis Lady when paired to the full brother. Okay, this is a rare gem, a super gem. This pigeon, out of this world. Check out the results on the mother's side. Mattis Lady, take a look. She's a 5th ace champion pigeon. 10 prizes won. First champion young bird. Hey, all I got to say is take a look at the eye on this guy. I will show you to him right here. Here he is. Here's the big man. And yeah, he's a bit of a big man. Absolutely beautiful. He's stunning. Vents fairly strong. They're nice, almost touching. Not perfect, not dead close, not close like steel, but nice, strong back. Comes up a little bit. But when he's calm in your hand, very nice. Absolutely. Loads of nice muscle on him. The feathers are nice. The forearm is nice. Beautiful wing on this cock. And again, you've got a direct out of Mattis Lady. Guys, the price on this pigeon is unbelievable. You cannot get this type of quality anywhere in North America. Take a look at him. This is the cock. He's a super. He's a beauty. And let's just see here if there's any comments. What does Daniel say? Have you seen anyone flat heads versus round head theory? I don't know. I think round heads are nice. They're showy, but I mean, I think the Van Laar birds, they have flatter heads. It all depends on the breeding and how you're inbreeding. Sometimes the heads get a little flatter. But take a look at this cock. Take a look at the back. Look here in my hands. Okay, I watch people handle a pigeon on the weekend. They go into the cage, you get the bird so and riled up, they miss actually how the bird feels. Good. This pigeon's in that 9 range, but there he is, a direct This is a direct from Mattis Lady. Inbred, the best of the best. I'm going to post this photo up again so you all can see who we're talking about. This auction's running right now. There he is. Super nice cock. We're not going to go wrong. What lot is he? He's lot number 10. Okay. His sister is lot number 1. Take a look at the sister. Take a look at him. Guys, you want the cock in this sale. Just saying. I'm just saying. And next up, while we wait for Ricky to come back, again, guys, remember to keep like, sharing, and subscribe. Let's see if there's any questions. Very nice bird. Love the wing on that one. Yes. And this is what I thought he would go good to. Was lot number 7. Lot number 7 in the sale. And let me post her up here for you. This is daughter Elaine. Okay. Another exclusive offer. Original Marco Mattis. Oh, I'm not even getting into this. This is an exclusive offer. A direct child of sensational racer and breeder, Elena. Listen to this one. Elena winning 38 prizes from 39 races in 3 years. Damn to 3 times first prize winner, including the 5th best yearling hens in Hesse with 5,700 members in 2012, 82nd National Ace Hen of Germany, first best racing hen union 2014, first best racing hen union 2014. You've got a second, 400 pigeons, a third, 350 pigeons. The list goes on. This is her. Guys, here's her eye. Let's post the eye up of her. Super eye. These 2 eyes match beautifully, I think. And here she is. I think she fits him nice and tight. Very strong back. Her vents a little bit open, but they're strong. She's getting a little nervous on the camera. She hasn't done this in a while. Still very young pigeon. There's the wing. Remember, guys, you want to win these one-loft races. It's time you start going at people with different pigeons. If you play the same pigeons, you're going to get the same results as your neighbors. You'll all be fighting for last place. Come at it with different pigeons. There she is. What a nice pigeon. Good muscle on her. About 1.5 fingers, maybe 2 fingers keel to the vent. The vents are strong, a little open. She's carrying a little bit extra weight, but she's nice. She's buoyant. Feathers are soft. They're silky. And again, you take a look at the eye on her. You take a look at the cock's eye, Son Mattis Lady. They pair up quite nicely. They're different. Her eye, pretty much a full circle. His breaks up a bit, but they should go on very, very nicely. Let's see the comments. How do we get to the comments here? There we go. Rosedale. Super pigeon. Yes, thank you. Diamond Taxes. Thank you. If in the position, I would start out, I would buy 1 and 10. Well, I'll tell you. What a nice hen.
Beautiful. Back on that one. Perfect.
Yeah, very nice. You want to handle her and put her back? You can handle her and see what you think. Yeah.
Very muscular already. What I'm saying is, been in quarantine, got the nice muscle.
And look how young it is.
Yeah.
It's not even fully developed. What would you say? It's got
2 flights.
2 to go.
2, yeah.
Okay.
Very young bird.
I agree. Buying the son and the daughter would be great. Yeah, I think buying the son and the daughter would be great. If it was me, I would. With this Marco Mattis sale, he's got so many good ones in the sale, and I don't mean they're all good, but they're all. A lot of them are all out of the directs. So I wouldn't buy two. I would buy one, and I'd buy another one, like from his family. That's what I would do. What is this? David Tracy. That was the bird I picked out of the group. Haha, you got good taste. Yes, pigeon. Yes, Ricky. Pigeons like charcoal. It's good for them, and buying it can be expensive. Well, that's why if you have a fire, you don't have to buy charcoal. Just do it yourself. Hello, everyone. Hey, Heather. How are you? Super nice hen. Oh, there's our man, Ray Sheeran. Yes, Ray. We got another group of birds that have totally completed quarantine. So, Ray, you're getting some more birds. Yeah, that is a super nice hen. I love, Damon, I love the last ring health. Bring all secrets in fifth. All the secrets are in the fifth flight. So he's looking at the fifth flight. But, guys, those are the two birds that I picked. I think they match up fairly nice together. And we kind of go from there. Now, Ricky, you got the magic beans?
Mm-hmm. So how are you going to show us? Have you got...
You know what I was thinking? Go get us a glass. We'll just pour it.
Or...
hold on. Let's do this.
Well, that's got a little bit of white wild seed in it.
Yes. Jordan, no. Jordan, those are all the birds we're talking about. We're going to be shipping them out here in the first week of February. First week of February, birds are going to be going out, and this is all that UK stuff. UK, Ireland, England. It had to do the time. We had to do the time properly, but those birds are on their way. So just be a little bit patient. A little bit more. February is quick here. All right, so now we're going to look at the beans. Oh, here we go.
Well, there you go.
So you can look around the screen, Ricky.
Oh, yeah.
So these are them. These are your soybeans.
Yeah, roasted soybeans. Yep. And if it goes in March, I'm going to be buying about, I would say, a half ton. I'm getting it.
You're going to get a half a ton?
Yeah. Right now, he's got a bin full, and you're going to see maybe some wild seed in there a little bit. Right? Here you go.
Now, again, there's a bit of dust in it.
Well, there is a little bit of wild seed in that because that is part of the screenings as well. But there's one part of the screenings where it's totally, Mark said, you see all that black stuff in there? I said, yeah,
right?
there's some right there. He said, that's wild weed seed.
Right here.
Yeah. Well, you're going to see this, what I brought you up
so
here.
Let's see the next one.
So this stuff here is the cleaner stuff I took. And then he said, on that side, you'll see all that black in with the beans. That's wild. That's weed seed in there. That's gone through the screener. And I said, okay. He said, if you want it, take it. If you don't take it. So I said, you know what? I took some of that home, fed it to the birds. Oh, wow. They're going, thank you very much.
Now, David Tracy has a question, Ricky. How did you roast the soybeans yourself? Was it the barbecue or was it the oven?
They do it right there.
They do it.
It's all roasted right there.
Let's see the next group.
So this, now if you hold your hand out,
okay, I can scoop it.
you probably can't.
Oh, yeah, there it is. There it is. That's all we want to see. All right, now here you guys go. Let's get back over to the photos.
Now, I took the beans and I actually ate some beans myself. And the beans taste just like, really like peanuts. They taste so good. They're not sour. Very nice tasting. Now, you see the weed seed in there?
All the black. Look on the screen, guys.
Yeah.
All the black.
That's all weed seed. something, your canaries, your finches, they all that, they just go for that like crazy. Now, if you want, you can hold it in your hand. You can see it. You see it more so. See it?
Oh, let's see here. And there it is.
Yep. All wheat seed.
All weed seed, guys. Don't say, do not say, we don't show you something. But yeah. So, there you see a little bit of that.
A little bit of
Birds are loving it. They love the weed seed. They love the soybeans.
yeah. And I've done experiments on my birds.
He's experimenting.
Yeah, I've had, I say, okay, let me feed these guys a little bit of this in this section, and let's just see the reaction. I cannot believe it, people.
Good reaction.
Just drop it down, and they just go
boom,
bang, 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 bang. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And then I watch after. No throw up, no diarrhea. Even if I feed a little heavier,
right?
I got no problem. So,
and again, guys, these are just tips that you can do. Remember, not super expensive, but it works.
Not super expensive. It's by the ton. It's $750 a ton.
$750 a ton. So you figure
that sounds expensive, but if you go and get mixed peas, the difference was. But I'm dealing with a local farmer, right?
Yeah.
People can't go and get it. That's why people
aren't using. You gotta look around. Again, I know pigeon guys love to feed the name brand feeds. The Van Robi's great. The Versalaga, great. The whatever, great. The Baden, great. Whatever. You don't have to do it. You don't. Do you have to?
This farmer, he's been in my area here farming for 220 years. The family.
Question.
Okay. And I said to him about these beans, I said, can you get some? He said, well, my bin right now is, I'm holding what I have right now because the seaboard, St. Lawrence, when they ship it, all this stuff goes to places like China or it goes out of this country, right? He ships a lot of feed. He said, you can come back and we'll get it right out of the bin in March, maybe the end of March, the first part of April. I'll get a ton of it or half a ton of it, and that's it. I got bins. I'll just pour it in bins. And
question. Troy wants to know, what are you feeding your breeders this year? What do you feed them now? What are you out there feeding? You got babies already. What do you feed? And be honest.
I'm feeding reindeer corn.
Okay, corn.
I'm feeding soybeans.
Okay, sorry.
Mixed with wheat seeds.
With wheat seeds.
Yes.
Okay, what else?
I'm feeding wheat.
Wheat.
Which I buy from my farmer.
Okay.
Right. What else I'm feeding? I'm giving
barley.
Barley.
Not
that much. Just a bit.
A little bit. And one other thing.
What else am I
Pellets.
Pellets.
A little bit of turkey grower.
A little bit of turkey grower pellets.
And that's it.
Protein there. And I'm also giving a special kitty.
Special kitty, right?
Cat food.
And a little bit of bread.
Well, whenever I get some bread, I'll throw some bread in there. They're like
that's
that.
It. So there you go. Wait. Did you buy any of it from a big bulk?
No.
From a name brand?
No.
You guys will show you some youngsters here in a bit.
Yeah.
Not tonight, but we will. But yeah, I think you don't have to go out and buy all these high brand feeds. You can get it if you look. Remember, when he puts the mix out, it doesn't look like a store-bought super mix where they get all the different colors, and that's all good. Can get a bit expensive, and I think they turn out just as good.
You got high protein in the beans. You got high protein in the special kitty.
Yeah.
You got a little bit of corn. Got some wheat, they like it. I got my grit, the Van Roby's grit. I mix it with sea salt. Put that together. I put a little bit of the, what do you call it, pink mineral in there.
Yeah.
In there, sea salt, pink mineral. And I put the, what do you call our other stuff there? The yellow stuff.
Oh, yeah, sulfur.
The sulfur. Put a bit of sulfur in there. Put it in there. Bang. Give them fresh water every day, twice a day. Make sure that's up.
And guys, we're not telling you have to feed our way. I don't give a shit what you feed. I don't. We're just giving you another option. That's really all she comes down to. But again, guys, remember, this year, the Pioneer One-loft race, $100,000 in prize money. For so many years I've heard, oh, you don't have a big prize payout at the final race. You don't have it. Guys, let's see who can be on that first drop at 350 miles to win $60,000. Will it be one bird? Will it be four birds? How is that going to work? And again, remember, this year we had 4 birds on the final race. That would have been 4 divided by 60,000. That would have been how much?
15,000 a bird.
15,000 a bird. And guys, yes, we're not flying for tailwinds and bullshit. We're not going to give you no bullshit 1,900 meter race or 2,100 meter bullshit race.
If I could say something about that last race, the wind, the headwind, was about 18-mile-an-hour headwind. I got routed off the main highway because the tractor trailer flipped over and had to go through the Bracebridge there. The bulrushes, I had to go through the area where there's some bulrushes between. Bulrush is only what, 3.5 feet off the ground. They were leaning like this, and a fellow by the name of Ian Sybil,
Yeah,
he's in the roofing, and he talked to you earlier that morning. He said, I'm taking my guys off the roof because the wind was so severe, and those birds pushed through that wind. Your first 4 birds pushed through and made it.
Yeah.
I had the 5th bird about 3 minutes later, 2 or 3 minutes later.
A minute and a half. Well, you were right there.
Right. Well, yeah, but it hit the roof, and it was actually just stumbling. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yes, guys, for people wondering, we have the loft space. Do not worry. We've got my loft, the red loft, the blue loft, the Twisted Sister in the barn, and in the bottom loft. We got more than enough room to handle whatever you guys want to bring. Don't worry. We've got the transporter for training. We can train up to 3,500 pigeons, no problem.
Yeah, that's right.
And guys, this is what we do. But now this year, we're going to make a big prize payout at the end. So you guys can be happy for that. We're going to have some other fun games that we're not going to bring out just yet, but for you guys to participate in. So don't just think that's all you're going to be able to play for. There's a lot more. Sprint series, time challenge, the colors challenge, a few things. I'm not going to bring that all up tonight. We're not going to get into that. First thing is, we got 60 birds signed up. Guys, if you've said you're going to put 3 birds in, what are you doing? You got to come at this race with a minimum of 10 to 20 birds. I'm telling you, you need to. Because you got to have the numbers to get there. We're going to train them hard. I'm not holding pigeons to make 100 miles. No. They are going to be worked. Yes, Mike, we're going to have the pick bird. We've got four added bonus competitions this year. That's not what you see on that flyer. I haven't posted it up because the more shit I post, the more shit people get confused. For instance, take a look at Troy. He couldn't even read the thing. He said the printing was too small. Sorry, Troy. But we will have 4 competitions. So, guys, you're not just going to have one race or 4 race series. No, you're going to have like close to 20 races, maybe 25 opportunities to win cash. So don't worry. That's the only part of the story. Ricky also saved me money because They were time and a half. They were on time and a half. They were on time and a half. Ian was worried about the guys blowing more off the roof and paying time and a half. Ian. Ian, I picked you out the match pair there, my friend. You know how good those guys. You want to know how good the Mattis birds are? Ask this man here. Yeah, we are gonna have the pick bird series, but again, guys, put in a small little army. And I talk about this. Let's go back and think about this. If you take a race like the Salem, there's a French guy named Bernie Berdard. He won that race 5 or 6 times in the last 10 years. I don't think he knows. No, I think he's smart. He goes in and he sends 65 pigeons or 70 pigeons. Mm-hmm. That's a whole young bird team. A whole young bird team. He puts them in and he paid for them all. Prepaid.
Probably 2 rounds, maybe 1 round.
Yeah, two good rounds. He paid $1,000 for 5 birds.
Yeah.
So he put in $8,000 or $9,000 or $10,000, whatever he did. Some years he walked away with $30,000, $20,000, $6,000, $8,000. He wins these races. Everyone goes like this. Well, he's got the best birds. He's got the best birds. When you throw enough shit at the wall on the final race, you're going to get one. You're going to get one. So you guys now have the opportunity, but what we're doing is we're not making you prepay. Let's get your birds to 100 miles. When your birds get to 100 miles, that's when they're worth it.
Let us do some work.
Yeah.
Prove to you
and you guys
we're doing some work.
And you're going to
witness the training. You're going to witness, and if you say they're not working, I got 3 spots in the pickup truck. You guys can, 3 of it can come with me, or, and come on shipping night. Check all the band numbers. Make sure they're all going in the basket. We're 100% up front. That's it. And if you can't come with me on the 100-miler, I will get an OPP.
I'm not doing any of that shit. No. Because you know what that is? That's fucking bullshit. So don't even say bullshit like that because it's stupid. Nobody else does it. I'm not
say we're trustful.
Well, I don't give a. If you don't trust me by now, get the fuck off the show. I don't need you on. Tell them I'm trustful. I'm the only one running a damn straight race. 4 years. 4 years I've been going to Englehart. The 5th year when we say we're going to be there, you don't go to Englehart. They drop down to wherever.
Who's they?
They, them, the other ones.
Right.
The other ones. I don't have to drop names. Oh, okay. Hold on. Troy says this. We're going to wrap up here in about 10 minutes time, guys.
Here, have a bead. Settle down. There you go. Have a bead.
Troy says this. Ryan, anything less than 100 kilometers is training. You know what? That's a shit statement. You asked Jim McGinnis.
We're talking 100 kilometers, only 60 miles.
Wait a minute. You asked Jim McGinnis last year. I like Jim. Mm-hmm. He didn't put his money on his birds when it was the time.
On the early stuff.
He dropped about 3 or 4 grand at 2 kilometers, whatever. We say that 100 kilometers, it's only training. I don't look at it as this. I look at it as from start to finish. Every time those birds go down the road as a group, if I'm a guy playing, I want to see my birds goddamn compete. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm looking for. And not every bird does it. So I don't like to say, there's guys there in Belgium, all they race is 80 kilometers, 50 kilometers. You see it. So I can't say that, Troy. But hey, Ian's rolling his eyes. Ian, watch. If you roll your eyes too much, they'll roll in the back of your head. Name and taxes. Here we go. Ryan, another secret question or tip. Did you ever give your pigeons milk? Oh, you got the milk powder, right?
We have it.
Yeah, milk powder. Kevin Zarafa, he likes to use the milk powder. Ricky was using it on the feed all last year. A little bit of oil, put it on the feed. But yes, I've even heard people giving the pigeons, the breeders, cow's milk. I've heard them, with yogurt, stuff like that. You all right there? The seeds are good?
Not the seeds, it's my teeth.
I was with LMR on that.
You want to
We'll
try it?
back everyone up. No, I don't want to chew on seeds, Ricky.
They're very nice.
I know. You're on a show. You shouldn't be eating seeds, eh? You shouldn't be eating seeds like that. It's not good to chew on camera. That was for Rosedale. Follow the bouncing ball, Ryan. Oh, well, hey, Ian, I'm sorry. I'm trying to read the comments and scroll through this, and you know how it is. You know what, Jerome? I think Ian. You know what? We should go down. We're all going to visit Ian. Me, you, Jerome from over there. Jerome. We're all going to go down and visit Ian for the afternoon, guys. Yeah, Ian's got some great. Ian, I need some birds for the auction this year because you are a defending champion, guys. We're going to ask Ian right here on the show. I'm thinking 5. If you're a current winner, I think 5 would be a nice number. And again, remember, guys, we don't worry about replacements this year. You can replace at any time. February 18th to June 1st. Just keep bringing them down. Bring them down. Just bring them on down. LMR, you're snacking on the soybeans. You're so happy about that, eh?
Taste them, man.
I don't want to taste the soybeans.
Like peanuts.
But why?
Because I taste it. Because I want to see how it tastes.
Okay.
If it tastes sour,
but why
it's not good.
Why are we tasting it on the show? Could we not leave it for after? You want to eat more. I know you're hungry for dinner. Game on, says Rosedale. All right. Hey, we've been on for an hour and 16 minutes.
45 minutes. So.
Remember, guys, this week closing is at the end of the week. The Marco Mattis auction. She's going to close good. There's some really good birds in this auction. Again, this could be the last chance for Marco Mattis again. He is getting out of the birds. He has to. His health is no good. Dan says, do they actually taste pretty good, the soybeans?
They really do. They taste.
Give me one. I'll try it.
You want one with the weed seeds or just the other
just
one?
give me a bean. Come on.
I can give you.
Can I pick my own bean?
At first, it crunches and it has not much taste.
Mine's
But
soft.
as you get it into your palate, you can taste it.
Brian Mansker. Well, I'll talk next week on when Americans can ship. We'll make it all about American shipping.
At first, it's a little crunchy, but once
Mine
it gets into your palate,
Mine was soft.
no,
It's chewy, like gum.
don't tell them that. Tell them what I'm telling you. It's like a little gum. Yeah, it's good.
It's gummy.
Just chew it, man.
It's gummy.
Chew it down.
I'll get it in my teeth now. Okay, hold on. So the Marco Mattis auction's closing, guys. Don't miss out on that one. All bids are in Canadian dollars. You will not go to this guy's place and buy birds in Canadian dollars. I can tell you that. Yes, you have to pay the importation. It's $2.50 a bird, but guess what? All the birds this year, season 5, all the birds are here in North America. They've done the quarantine. They've done everything. Now,
And they're super. I'm telling you, super.
well, you've been handling some of them, aren't they nice?
Yeah.
Super nice.
Very,
business.
very nice. Very nice.
Guys, this is the season here. This is the best lineup ever to come into North America. And I have to say thank you to these breeders. They went outside the box. They picked. They want you guys to win. Take a look at this list. This will never be duplicated. There's only one auction site that might ever beat this. That's us. Because every year we come bigger, better, stronger. Guys, we don't roll out the same 12 shit from that high-priced stuff out there and you know where. What starts with a P. The same shit. Nah. Not Feathers Elite. We bring you diversity. We bring you quality. I'm just looking. We got the best from Belgium, the best from Holland, the best from Germany, the best from Denmark, the best from Hungary. Hold on. I haven't even got into Ireland, England, and Scotland yet. Take a look at the lineup. Remember, guys, all bids are in Canadian dollars. Bid in confidence. And yes, the Van Lars, they're here. No, the opening bid doesn't count. Any birds that you buy, it's an additional $250 quarantine charge. The opening bids are $250. Okay. So you buy a bird for $1,000, it's $1,000 plus $250. You buy a bird for $250, it's $250 on top of that for quarantine. Okay, guys, I don't set the price. Good evening, Ryan. Goes right. I hope to send some over to you. Well, you better send some over. Again, next week we'll talk about American shipping. And guys, get your clubs involved. Don't be shy. This is a cost-efficient race. Because we train hard, we're going to have a few more losses.
We train hard with respect.
Yeah, we do.
Respect.
We respectfully train them. So, I mean, I think this was a good show. Again, we're going to be on every Monday night, 8:30. From here on out, we're going to keep it going. Even if I have to go back to Europe or whatever, I'll make sure. It was too hard in Thailand. The time zones were too screwed up.
Oh, we should show the nice gift you got from Thailand. Should we show it?
Well, why don't we do it for next week?
I don't know.
We can show it for next week. I think next week's fine.
Show it next week. Okay.
We'll show it next week. Anyways, guys.
And nice that Joe fella there you went to see. He's won that race now this year from that last race.
Mm-hmm.
And last time he won it was in 2015.
Mm-hmm.
Won good money both times.
Yeah, he won. He won 50,000 euros.
Then he was showing you how people can watch it. How he washes his feed. Then he puts sea salt on it.
Yeah.
Salts it.
A different way of thinking.
Yeah, and then he said the sea salt
purges the system.
Purges the system. That's why I put sea salt in my grit and mix it.
I told you you're a great flyer. You don't. Everywhere I go, I always know. But
These guys are listening to me. That's the problem.
I know. All right, guys. That's Ricky. I'm Ryan. It was a good show tonight. Remember, guys, to like, share, and subscribe. Go on the Win Companion and sign up to our race. Forget this 5 shit. Get 10, 15, 20 birds in. We're making this big for you guys.
You got lots of time. We're early January. You got lots of time from now till June. I put birds together last year in March. And by June, I had them on their 4th round, feeding them themselves.
There you go.
They were on the 4th round of eggs, okay? Youngsters, strong and healthy as can be. Soon I start to see the pairs do a little kissing in that, getting ready for the next nest. They want to get ready soon after. I wean them young, teach them where the drinker is, you know, the feed, give them the kitty litter or kitty pellets.
Yeah, away you go.
The way they go. So there's lots of time. So don't have an excuse. I got no time. You got lots of time.
Yeah, you guys got lots of time, so don't.
And pigeons like to make love right from now till September. So, you know,
all right.
Hey, you know what I mean? So May and June, April, May, June, that's perfect time. They're making love. You got nice young ones. That's it. No excuse.
No excuse. Get your teams in, guys. Remember, Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions, we bring the best birds to North America, and we really do. That's Ricky. I'm Ryan. Remember, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for flying with us. That's the best race of the year. Bye for now.